Your name, sir?
Stephen He.
And your birthday?
1957, January 30.
Sorry, my husband get nervous and he stuttered.
Why does your husband get nervous? My husband is desperate to get the immigration status in Canada.
That would be one, like, one thing.
Sorry?
But that would be one thing. One.
Yeah, we'll just do the whole thing
Yeah.
one time.
Can keep on lines.
He's nervous because he's desperate to get his immigration paper. Because I'm pregnant and we want our beloved child to be born on this beautiful country.
So you are Susan, Susan May?
Yes, I am, sir.
And when's your birthday?
1958, July 28th.
You and your husband, how did you guys get to know each other?
Poem, sir.
Poems? So you're telling me, ma'am, that you and your husband know each other through these poems?
It depends how you define know each other. If it means how we were introduced to each other, then no, we've known each other long before that. But if you mean how we entered each other's heart and how we really get to know each other, then yes, that's the key to how we know each other.
Stephen, you say officer.
Oh,
Please allow me to tell us.
officer, please let me tell the story, the whole story.
Oh, there's no hurry, young man. Don't worry, at my age you'll be calling everyone young man. Please, let's hear the story from the beginning. You can always predict the end of the story. It's either good, bad, or mediocre. But you can never predict the beginning of the story. And that's the best part, right? So, let's hear what your wife has to say about this poem story.
Thank you, sir. So, yes, honestly, I didn't really know my husband at the first couple of months at our marriage. I only get to know him after I started to collect all those poems he wrote it on those sketched papers. A couple of months ago, he started to write all kinds of poems. Can we stop?
Yeah.
What?
You can just stop and keep going and start again.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
okay.
like that?
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, we can cut those part. Yeah.
You can just start from the beginning of that section if you want. Where it says, I honestly did not get to know my husband. Just start if you gotta stop, just start from that one part again. So it's all in one chunk.
But then, my whole paragraph will be in the same, right?
Yeah, but we can also cut it and make it so if there's one part that sounds better and you need to redo it, we'll put them together so that it sounds like it makes sense, you know? So if you do the first part right and then you screw up the second part, you can just start from the second part again and then we'll put them together.
So, yes, honestly, we did not really know each other at first after a couple of months of our marriage. We only get to know each other when he came over to Toronto to stay with me. After he came here, we did not talk that much. We only eat together, we live under the same roof, but we didn't really tell each other about ourselves a lot. One day, I picked up a napkin, which had something right on it in our house when I was cleaning, and it turns out to be a very, very beautiful poem. I guess that's what Stephen wrote when he feels like writing something. And then since then, I started to collect all kinds of napkins and envelope and newspapers with poems on it. They are really, really beautiful. I read them and then I realized that they're about a girl, which is not me. After those poems started to accumulate, I realized that those are Stephen's secret, deepest secret, and he never told those to me.
So, ma'am, you were telling me you fell in love with this man because of his poems for another woman? I can't believe this. Your husband spent his entire life loving another woman, writing her all these poems, but you're not jealous?
Well, of course I'm jealous, but we're all young. We still have a lot of time together. We can always create the memories that only belong to us, the sweetest, the bittersweet, everything.
Mr. Hood, your wife's story is amazing. It's actually incredible. But I also want to hear what you have to say. How did you fall in love with your wife, sir? Let me guess, you got the stutters again?
Okay, just give me a moment.
Yeah,
I need
yeah,
to
for sure.
remember. Okay, officer, in the very beginning, we were arranged to meet each other. I did need a wife to keep my company. So I know this sounds selfish, but we were introduced by friends and we met each other for a few times and we got married. Simple as that. I thought love was too luxury for me. All I want was just normal life. But all I want was just a normal life. The love, the feelings was nothing to do with me at that time. Until I found Susan was such a foolish woman. Do you know that she still believes in the promise for a lifetime? Do you believe she still believes in the promise for a lifetime? She will remember all the good things other people did to her and forgot all the bad sides of her life. I fell in love with her because I found she's so foolish. She's so her purity actually. I found something that in her I lost a long time ago.
So you're telling me, Mr. Hood, that you fell in love with your wife because she kept a promise that has nothing to do with you?
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I did not know what kind of a woman she was. But if she can keep a promise, for that is not that important. I'm very sure that she can also keep a promise for the one she loved. So she definitely will do anything that has to do with a promise, and I have no doubt with that.
That's actually a strange theory to me, Mr. Hu. I kind of want to hear more about it. What kind of promise are you guys talking about? Sounds like you guys both suffered a lot for it, am I right?
Yes, but as you can see, officer, I'm not the only one that got nervous easily. How about we let it go, officer? The promise carries too much good and bad memory for her, and I think we just let it go.
You two are definitely one of the most humorous couples I've met in all these years. I like your story, and I think you're telling the truth. I do have a lot more questions, but you know, it's lunchtime already. I wish you two a good life in Canada and hope you raise your child to be a poet. And I mean a real poet. Congratulations, Mrs. He and Mr. He. You have now become the newest citizens of Canada.
Yeah.